organization that you lead, how do you empower your people to have that uncomfortable conversation? Something in your organization is not right. And you really want to foster an environment where people can bring that out. How do you encourage that?
Well, first of all, we all understand this, and we share this openly, that if you don't belong to the organization, you're going to be short to it. Do you get that? If you don't belong, you're going to be short to it. And so how do you determine how you want to belong and how do you want to grow? In my organization, we believe that transparency is very important. But culture, someone asked earlier at the beginning of this session, what is the soul of an organization? It's its culture. And culture is not just, here's what I'd like to say about it. When you think of culture and you name any company, you ask people, what do they think of that organization when they hear that name? You ask internally, what do you think when you hear of that name? And between there is the gap of where that culture, of where that company truly exists. We work with many companies from small, mid, and large-scale organizations. We get to visit them at their very basic self. How they value people, not what you see on the walls when you walk in, not what the agency wrote for them, but what they really tell us about how they want to recruit, how they want to retain and promote people. In my organization, transparency is so important and collaboration because our employees get to see themselves building from what they've actually helped us to create. Many of the innovations that have taken us to a $3 billion company happen through technology. We were talking about that earlier. And so those ideas are fed from our organization, from the people inside of the organization. Also, we believe that you manage processes and lead people. You don't manage people. You manage processes and you lead people. And that pretty much helps you to define where people can feel they belong. There's this idea in privately held companies that if you're not in management, if you're not in leadership, you're not growing. We have people who work one desk in our offices and they can earn $500,000 a year doing it. And they do. And they don't want to be put into leadership. They want to manage their own processes. So I think transparency is important and being clear in an organization about where opportunity exists for people, because then they can self-select their path along with the coaching and the guidance you give to them. Here's what we say about our organization. We say that we stand on the feet of 1, freedom to innovate, 2, everything matters, so excellence in delivery, and time invested to understand. That's the feet of our organization. Freedom to innovate. Allow people to be able to make mistakes. One of our visuals is somebody sitting with an iPad on a beach, and they're managing processes for us in Spain. You get what I'm saying? Freedom to innovate. Excellence in delivery, because everything matters. And then time invested to understand. I believe if anybody in this audience would adopt that and adapt that to your own personal culture, then you can stand on your feet in any organization, even your own, and grow. Because at the end of the day, when you talk about companies wanting disruptive environments, there's still this idea. Remember, larger the company, the longer the tail. Yep. Right? And there's still this idea that we want something different to occur by doing the same thing over and over again. You have to have the feet to stand up and bring that innovative thought. And you have to be able to be comfortable with standing out to do that. Standing out does not mean standing apart. Standing out does not mean standing apart. And I'll close with this. I started this conversation today talking about isms that our parents gave us. There's an ism that my husband and I have given our 2 children. I mentioned having a millennial son running a billion-dollar organization who does not want to wear a tie to work. And we taught our two children, I have everything I need to be everything I need to be. I don't have everything I need to be who you need to be, but I have everything I need to be everything I need to be. It's my encouragement that regardless of where you are in your own careers, perchance you'll chant that a little bit on your way home this evening and wake up tomorrow with a better platform.